Stephen Harker, only on Fox 47 News at 10.
All right, so we know a lot of you are gearing up for the football games going on this weekend, so want good weather for that. Is there a chance?
Yeah, it looks like we'll still see nice weather, whether it be if you're heading to the game in East Lansing, that is tomorrow evening, or for our friends off to the east in Ann Arbor. Yeah, the Michigan game is on Saturday, 3:30. That should be a nice game against Central Michigan. So we'll continue to see the beautiful weather in store. And I have to point out, they're, both Michigan State and Michigan are playing MAC teams. I got to say, my Ball State Cardinals, MAC team, they won tonight. We're 1-0.
Right.
That's always good to know. Nonetheless, take a look at the Doppler radar at this hour. We don't have to worry about rain showers tonight. Looks like we're still seeing the humid conditions as well. Temperatures, they're holding steady in the 70s, and I'll show you the rest of the temperatures in just a moment. But let's talk the old almanac for the daytime today across mid-Michigan. 87 degrees in the capital city, a degree shy in Jackson. Morning low temperatures in the 60s. Now, both of these highs and lows well above normal for this time of the year. In fact, Lansing saw a high temperature 8 degrees above normal, and we'll see similar conditions tomorrow. We could be pushing 90 degrees in some areas. I'll talk about that later. Precipitation, didn't see any, but we could add to the monthly totals that you see are very high, especially after the much unneeded rain, I guess you could say, a couple days ago. It was nice to see a little bit, but when it gets flooding, it's just more of a nuisance than anything. Nonetheless, we'll see that numbers maybe trickle up just a little bit with the chance of rain showers tomorrow. Now, local temperatures across the area right now, 72 degrees in Lansing, 76 Ionia, 75 in Hastings. The rest of the numbers lower and middle 70s. It's humid out there as well, a little sticky with those high dew point temperatures close to 70 degrees all across the board, Lansing to Charlotte, Mason, all the way down to Hillsdale. But a degree or two difference, it doesn't make too much of a difference, especially when you're in the upper 60s. It's when you start getting into the 50s and 60s that it really feels a lot drier when we talk about the amount of moisture sitting in the atmosphere and the temperature at which moisture will eventually fall as precipitation. Nonetheless, we have 80s off to the west in parts of western Wisconsin and Eau Claire, still pushing 80 in the Quad Cities. Madison, Wisconsin on the other side of the lake, 79 degrees. So we'll eventually see the warmth, but it doesn't look like it's going to be something that'll hang around into next week. We have this big warm core that's sitting across our area. It's all due to high pressure that's going to eventually kick in more of a southwesterly flow. Light winds are with us tonight, and it's more of a variable wind as that high pressure just sits all across our area. But as it makes us track off to the east and the southeast, it'll actually draw a lot more warmth and still more moisture into the atmosphere. And when we have that warm front lift through the area, that's going to kick off a couple scattered rain showers throughout the daytime tomorrow as well. Let's take a look in time at the next 48 hours. Morning hours on Friday will be clear. That morning run, A-OK, or if you plan on having the day off on Friday to start out your Labor Day holiday just a little bit early and doing some traveling, shouldn't have to worry either. Now, throughout the daytime, you see that frontal boundary still off to our west. That could still kick off a rain shower into the early afternoon. It looks like the threat for rain showers by the time the game starts in East Lansing tomorrow night should be okay. In fact, we'll start out clear skies on Saturday, and that's where we'll sit throughout the remainder of the daytime Saturday as well. If you're planning on heading out to East Lansing, here's the official forecast for MSU, Western Michigan. 80-degree temperature is still possible. It's going to be a little humid, but I believe the chance of rain showers will be out of the area. Just a few clouds tomorrow. 65 degrees. It'll be mild and humid tonight. A nice start to the daytime, but we'll see a scattered rain shower in the afternoon. Not everyone will see that rain. 88 degrees. Could see heat index values above 90, so we'll have to watch for those. Make sure you stay hydrated if you're going to be outside. 7-day forecast, beautiful weather on Saturday, 84 degrees. I think I might go golfing on Saturday, then head out to the Lugnuts game as well. A chance of rain showers on Sunday, and then once we get to Labor Day, 75 degrees. That's comfortable. That's great weather to get out and enjoy and celebrate a great national holiday right here in mid-Michigan.
Yeah, that's like ideal weather for a holiday. Can't ask for better.
Yeah, and it'll continue next week. That's the best part.
Good, good. Setting us up for some happy days ahead.
I think so.
All right, thanks, David. Stay with us. We've got more news coming up after this break.